In his time, Walter P. Chrysler was recognized as one of America's greatest industrialists, a giant among giants. His name is instantly recognizable, yet few Americans today would recognize his picture. Who is this man whose meteoric success defines the American dream, yet whose character seems filled with contradictions? Walter P. Chrysler, a great American and a true enigma. The son of a railroad engineer, Chrysler's early fascination with machinery led him to turn down a college education to work as a railroad machinist. In 1907, with just $700 in the bank, he bought a $5,000 Locomobile Phaeton just so he could tear it down and rebuild it 40 times over the next 3 years. So began a lifelong love affair with what he once called the most astonishing machines that had ever been offered to men.
Distracted.
He took a 50% pay cut in 1911 to go to work for Buick, where in just 9 years he introduced revolutionary manufacturing techniques which increased production tenfold. Then, he abruptly quit Buick after a quarrel with his boss, William C. Durant. Just 8 years later, America's third largest car company had his name on it.
Automobiles have played a tremendous part in the growth and progress of this nation in the last quarter of a century. Many of you here today can remember the time when an automobile was a curiosity, and there were only about 1,000 cars in the whole United States.
His famous building at 42nd and Lexington remains the world's most magnificent example of high Art Deco architecture. Chrysler himself designed over virtually every aspect of its design and construction. Even having the cap redesigned into the towering steel spine that has become its signature. It remains a modern symbol of American optimism in the future. Yet, he had the simple old toolbox from his days as a machinist encased in glass in the observation gallery on the 71st floor. Chrysler himself was reported to be a rough sort, who dressed more like a Midwestern salesman than a leading industrialist, liked telling off-color jokes, preferred Ziegfeld to Beethoven, and whose exuberant, forceful gestures could be downright intimidating. Yet, he was also a collector of fine needlepoint tapestries and miniature banks. He was intensely competitive, always eager to take on both Ford and General Motors head first.
Fred, you're proud of this car, aren't you? You're damn right I am.
After introducing his revolutionary 32 Plymouth with floating power, he drove one of the first cars out to Henry and Edsel Ford's offices, just to make them sweat. After surpassing Ford in 1933, he introduced the Airflow. It was a monumental marketing disaster, the first Chrysler had ever experienced. At the same time, the Airflow was to revolutionize frame and chassis design and introduce modern automotive aerodynamics. He was an irascible, tough, sometimes boorish guy. Yet, as a New Yorker magazine writer once put it, you cannot be with him and not like him as a man. He was unique in combining all the talents it took to be a true captain of industry. Hands-on engineering and manufacturing know-how. The organizational skills to establish and run a huge diverse company, and the fearlessness which lies at the very foundation of the American entrepreneurial spirit. Largely unknown today, he remains perhaps the greatest single figure in 20th century automotive history. He had a passion about knowing how things worked and making things work right. that defines the American spirit and forever left its mark on one of the world's great auto companies.